Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in. So I thought tonight was the perfect night to get on the internet and expound to the world why I have not achieved jack shit. I hope that got your attention, and I hope the headline got your attention. This video is about how I, an adult male with a college degree, why am I working for a retail job making $15 an hour, and why have I not achieved more, okay? And it's a good ass question. It's a good ass question. I wish I had a good answer for you. I can really narrow it down to three things, all right? The government, all right? The government is really a pain in my side. The economy, all right, which is just an extension of the government at this point. And number three, well, I haven't got a great scapegoat for number three. No, psych. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'm not one of those people that loves to blame the world for my problems. I'm going to turn this camera right around. We're doing a 360, I guess. And we're going to look at the real culprit. You're looking at him in the eye. The reason that I am working retail as an adult is because I am me. It's not a great answer, is it? No. So I do have a degree. I've got a degree in radio and television production and management. And out of the gates, you're probably saying, wow, that degree sucks. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It's why I don't have a degree. No, it's why I don't have a job as a adult male and why I work. No, but it's not a great degree. But I believe that if you are proactive, you can do anything with any degree. So we're not blaming the degree. It would be easy. Okay. I want to teach you all a little bit about something called the locus of control. All right. By the way, I've got a minor in psychology, which is equally as worthless, if not more worthless, than my podcasting degree, but it's going to allow me to teach you about locus of control right now. The locus of control is basically this idea that there are different factors that affect you in your life. There's the internal locus of control, which basically means you blame internal factors for the happenings in life. And then there's external controls where you blame external factors, the government, the economy, that third group that we can't figure out yet, but they're out there and they're stopping us with our crappy degree. It's their fault. All right, I say this all in jest. It is my fault. All right, so in this channel, I know I've talked about retiring on my crappy degree with my crappy salary. And we have talked about how I'm going to become a NEET, and that's drawn some people in. But the bigger part of this story is where I'm going to go. But we can't get there yet. Before we get there, we have to talk about where I've been and how I've gotten there, because while there are certain external factors that could have prevented me from getting where I want to be, there's a major internal factor that has caused me to be here. I'm going to be serious for a moment. Why am I actually in this situation? Why am I such a failure? Let's figure it out. All right, so I made a little flowchart for you guys, well, for myself, to reference in this video, and let's jump right into it. So it starts when I was born, all right? I believe I ate too many animal crackers, and it just really screwed up my temperament one day, which might be true, but you just don't know. So what do we know? We know I've got anxiety, all right? So let's follow the flow chart. Is your anxiety existent? No. If you don't have anxiety, congratulations. You have $1 million, all right? Pretty cut and dry. Do you have anxiety? Yes. Is it bad? No. All right, well, get over it, okay? You've got $1 million. All right, well, is it bad? Yes, it's bad. I can't leave the house bad? Well, can you leave the house? Yeah, I can leave the house. Get over it. Okay, $1 million. Can you leave the house? No, you're poor. All right. More or less, that's where I'm at, okay? My anxiety has been so bad for my entire life that I have not only not tried to do more, but I fear attempting it. It's not only imposter syndrome, it's the fact that the anxiety is too much. Until now, all right? We've talked about where I've been. We've talked about where I'm going. We're talking about where I will be going in the future, and that is Mars. All right, I'm going to be one of the first people on Mars, but let's not get carried away. Let's take this a step at a time. All right, so anxiety and agoraphobia, it's a long trend in this show, in this channel. I know that I talk a lot about financial things, being broke, and about becoming a NEET and no surf. These are all pieces of a bigger puzzle. This channel, after all, is a motivational channel, and it is a journey, all right? So, yes, anxiety has prevented me from doing all these things until now. Because what I've realized is anxiety is just another external factor, all right? The only internal locus of control you've got is your brain. Even the crappy body feelings that I have, that's an external force. It's a variable that I can't control. Internal locus is all about the things you can control and changing those things. All right. So yes, I'm an adult male. I work in retail. I stock boxes for a living. I've been doing it for 7 years, and I graduated 10 years ago. So I haven't made much of myself in 10 years. And quite honestly, I think they forced me out of college. Like, I think they didn't want me there. I spent half the time in class hyperventilating, all right? It was a tough time, and I'm ready to face these challenges head on, all right? Which brings me to my final point in this motivational video, all right? It's a concept called Amor Fati. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, all right? But it looks like it's Amor Fati, which you could probably say is love of the fat. I don't like that joke, remove it. Amor Fati, it is a Stoic principle that is somewhat, let's bring back the AI because I'm not that good at teaching. It means, it's a Latin phrase, and it means love one's fate, all right? It is a philosophy that involves accepting and loving all experiences, including the good or the bad, and the idea that each experience can provide an opportunity of growth. It's a Stoic principle. It's so important, all right? You have to play the cards you're dealt and take every single thing that happens to you, every single external variable, good or bad, and see it as a catalyst for change, all right? And that's what we're going to do here. So we want the end trajectory to be positive. If we achieve some positivity, we could say, hey, that bad thing that happened to us got us where we wanted to be. Only if we keep working for it. So yeah, I've spent a large portion of my life being afraid to leave the house. I do have a job. You know what? I'm somewhat thankful I did. I didn't have a job for 5 years. I took a stint where I just really didn't do anything out of sheer fear, all right? Just sheer fear. So yeah, I've got some internal factors, some external factors that hold me back. Not everybody's got to deal with them, but we all got our own things to work with or work on. So why not start working on myself? I want to leave you all with a quote that really, it helps me when times get tough. It's a Stoic quote. It goes a little bit like this. Love the hand that fate deals you and play it as your own, for what could be more fitting? All right, so you got to look at your life like this, all right? You were put here with these variables. Things suck, but you got to, given the circumstances, you're the only you, and you're the only one who can make changes in your own life, and you got to love that. You got to love yourself. This is, after all, is a motivational channel. Don't get it twisted. We will retire on $15 an hour. We will become a no-surf NEET, and we will ultimately make it out west, possibly to Mars. I just want to thank you all for tuning in. The channel is giving me lots of motivation to make changes, and if you have decided to make changes in your own life, I say more power to you. Hopefully y'all are doing well. I'll catch you in the next video. We did it. We're doing it. I'll catch you later. Good night and good luck.